Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of ProAdvertisersClub, a totally free site to advertise. Go to ProAdvertisersClub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, we are on day 69. We have a little better day than yesterday. Well, no, yesterday was an awesome day because I pulled the gold summoner card, but I'm talking about the value. Uh, 40 of that is from the pull out of the pack yesterday, but even then I'm still up 20. So if I was to cash out today after 2 months, I would walk away with $390 after cashing myself out, paying myself back, and that's of course before taxes. So going in the right direction. My power points are at 77,814. They've been going up every day since I did my strategy change, which I talked about in a few videos back. I'll talk more about that later. SPS has been maintaining. I'm getting about 80 cents a day in free SPS because of my points here, and it's slowly going down though, the value of the token. So it's kind of eating it up. But the good news is, with as bad as everything is in the markets, I'm still up. I've almost doubled my money. So imagine when things are going good, this should really show down the road. So my total investment's 444. I've bought 89 packs, but 6 of them I bought with DEC from buying and selling in the market. So I only have to charge myself 83 packs, which that's how I get the total with the spell book, the single cards. And here's the rules I use. This is my own thing. Splinterlands has nothing to do with this. I'm trying to get to $10,000 by the beginning of next year, January 2nd to be exact. And so far, things are going good, even with the markets down. I am not a financial advisor. Listen to me at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe. I got the link below. If you like what you see, join on the link below me because I'm part of the affiliate program, and you sign up underneath me. I get 5% of whatever you purchase, if ever you do. But you can join for free and play for free. You don't have to pay the $10 entry fee, which everybody has to pay, a one-time fee, and that opens up the entire platform to you. So at the beginning of every video, I do the two things. I go ahead before the video and do my quest. Today was a death quest, and I get, because I'm silver. Yesterday I was knocked down back into bronze. I didn't have time to keep playing, so I went ahead and just opened up the one chest. I get 2 chests for being silver 3. And the rewards are going to be a lot better than they would at bronze. Okay, so I got 2 chests a day, and then we're going to open up the daily pack. I don't need to be opening up a daily pack to do this. I'm doing it because I like to open packs and because it's good for the video. People like to watch you open packs. Yesterday, I pulled the Summoner Gold card, which is about a $40 value. I immediately destroyed it, combined it with my other one. So now I have 2 of them, or I got one of them that's level 3. So there is a benefit to opening packs, but it can also not be a benefit if you don't get good cards. Now, if you got the I shouldn't say the worst, because that no cards are the worst. They're just not as the least valuable. If you got the most least valuable cards in the chaos pack, all it means is it's going to take longer for you to get the money value out of it, because they'll go up in value, and I'll prove that after I show you the pack opening and this. But no, and it does speed it up because you're getting 5 cards every time you open a pack. But let's go ahead and do the claim reward. It's 50% once you get into silver that you're going to get a reward card, and they can be gold. So we'll see what I get today. DEC you can get now. I don't think I'm high enough yet to get packs. And like, see that now you can win up to like $50 in DEC. That's not even close to $50, but it is what it is. And then I got a card. Okay, so I will burn that one, combine it with my other ones. I love to burn cards. Remember, when I do that, it's also helping everybody else out because it makes all their cards rarer and more valuable. Okay, so not a big deal on the rewards today, but that's the way it goes. Let's go open up the pack. Now on the packs, these are for other kind of packs, so I never use them because I don't have. But I can get the chaos packs just like everybody else now. But for every card, you use one potion, and so that's why I got 10 on each. And you can buy them out of the shop now. You weren't used to able to do that, and so each card now we're use. This is for legendary, and this is for gold, or yeah, gold. So what it does is it doubles the chances of you getting one in a pack. So each card uses one potion for each. So 2 potions for one card. I'm going to use 5. I'm going to get 5 cards. So I'll be using up 5 potions on each for a total of 10 potions. You don't have to use the potions to get a good card. The best card I ever got was a legendary gold Ifrit Rising. Any potions, but then yesterday I got the gold summoner. So you don't have to have them, but it does help. Okay, this is a common, this is a common, this is a common, this is common. Now that's a rare. That's now you're guaranteed at least a rare or better. Okay, so now the best I can have here is these could be gold common, and that could be a rare gold. You never know. But let's go and do the common. Then what I'm going to do with these cards is I'm going to burn them, or I should say combine them and then burn them. Okay, here and then. Okay, so that's the commons. So far, not an incredible pack. Okay, now this is a summoner. She's about $2-3 now, so I about broke even on this pack. But summoners, you want to have. Actually, this is the one I got gold yesterday. But the reason you have to have summoners because you can't battle without. All you're going to do is invest and collect, which you can if that's what you want to do. Then you don't have to have a summoner. But if you're going to battle, you have to have summoners. And if you want to get higher up, you're going to have higher up summoners, and you do that by getting the same kind of summoners and combining them and burning them. And so that's what I'll do with her if I don't already have if unless she's the first one I got. Okay, so there's the pack today. It's always good when you get a summoner. Now the rest of the video, I'm going to tell you all the different ways to make money. I'm going to start with the affiliate program. Everybody can do this. This is how I started off before I fell in love with the game. And I've gotten one person signed up that actually bought a spell book, but then he hasn't, or she hasn't done anything since. I don't know why. But if you do this, and all you got to do is take this URL, which has your ID embedded in it, and promote it. You can send it to family or friends and say, hey, this game, if they sign up underneath you, you get the 5% for the rest of your life. But, or maybe you're just going to like go to my platform, ProAdvertisersClub, and advertise it for free, and you got somebody to sign up on it. Anyway, you want to collect as many people as you can, and don't worry about it, because I'm an affiliate marketer. I've been doing this for a couple of years. Just because they're not doing anything doesn't mean anything, because they could wake up, we call them sleepers, and they could just all of a sudden 6 months from now wake up and start playing the game. I have no idea what happened, that they just, maybe they had nothing to do that day and they finally realized they had joined up on this and start playing. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. The point is that you got them underneath you so that if they ever do, you get that 5%. And imagine if you get hundreds of people signed up underneath you at 5%, they're buying packs and the spell book thing. You now got passive income to either pull out of the game or reinvest. And that's why I'm promoting it. And so let's go back to the battle screen. Okay, so the second way to earn is with the daily quest, and the higher up you get even more chests. So you start off with 1, then 2, then you go up 3. So that's another way. Here's another way. Every 15 days or so, they have a season. And at the end of that, like right now, if it ended today, I'd get 12 more chests to open up. And they're all packed with goodies. So you can, and remember, some of the, like the DC, you can get as much as $50. You can get gold cards. You can get packs. So the higher up, if I get to silver 2, that I think will be 15 chests, and so on. And it goes up and up. So there's way number 3. DEC. I rent my cards out that I'm not using. that I don't want to sell. I rent them out. And it's not a whole lot because I don't got a whole lot of cards. You only saw I only got 122 cards, but and I'm using most of them. But I'm getting like 100 or 60 or 70 right now DEC a day, and so there's another way. But I get to keep the cards while they go up in value, and then I take that DEC and I reinvest it. I could stake it, but I choose not to right now. The other, so you get DC from battling. So there's that's 3, 4. That's number 5, and you get DC from buying and selling in the market. There's number 6. If you get good at buying and selling, if you know your market, you got to study the market and know it. You can do very well. I have done pretty good on it. And the way what I do is I go to a site called Splinter Cards, and then and I'll show it to you later on. And then I go and I look for it has all the up data for what the card values were today, yesterday, 2 months from ago, and because I'm looking for a discounted card. Because remember, you buy low and sell high. Now, this is a strategy. Doesn't mean it's the right, it's the only way, but this is the way I like to do it. I like to look for a highly discounted card. I'm not talking 5%. I'm talking 50%, 60%, 70%. And then I stock up on those cards until the day they go up. Because with me buying them at a discount, not only do I got the option of it going back to what it originally priced it was at, it could go even higher. And the odds are that's going to happen. And sometimes it happens overnight. Sometimes it happens, it takes a couple of weeks. But what ends up happening is you end up having an inventory of cards that you've all bought on discount. Remember, buy low, sell high. If you can't do either, hodl. That's a simple rules that I go by, and it works. You can make it as complex as you want. But anyway, so the market is a good way to build up your asset. And now, again, I haven't said to go buy packs. It's great if you do, especially if you sign up underneath me. But I'm saying is you don't have to. It might not be a part of your strategy. Some people love to open packs or buy 100, but you can win $300 cards in the packs too. So that's the draw. It's like, but you also have more control if you just take what you got and go buy exactly what you need in the market. So it's a give and take situation on what you want to do. Okay, so there's another way. I think we're up to what, 6, 7 ways of making money on the site. Another way is the events. I have not even done an event yet. I just haven't sat down and done. I will eventually do it, and then once I do it, I'll be like, why haven't I done this sooner? But right now, in upcoming battles, there's $89,000. It was 104 yesterday. $89,710 in prizes. Prizes. This one's 1,621 USD, $414. And so you go in, you battle. If you win, if you're the top so many players, you win. It's tournaments, and they've given away 5,347,000 in, I guess, all time. So there's another way. Another way is to join the guild, which I have not, because really until you get higher up, guilds, as from what I can tell, don't do much for you. And I'm thinking about starting my own. So I'm in that, middle lane right now, deciding on what I'm going to do. But by joining a guild, you get bonuses in battles. They buy buildings, they own land. And that's probably all I know about it, but it's something I'm eventually going to want to do big time. Going back to the gold, I changed. If you go back and pause it and look at my numbers, you'll see my points, my power points. I was at a high at 80,000 and then I dropped to 75. That's because I changed strategy all of a sudden. I took a lot of my legendaries, which I didn't have a whole lot, but I took about 5 or 6 maybe, and that's just regular legendaries, and I sold them. And because I wanted to buy some gold legendaries, because gold is where I want to end up at the end of the day. Okay. And here's why. When you battle with gold, for each gold card you get a 10% bonus. So if you got all 7 slots, and you can have a summoner gold, like I just told you. So that's 7. You can have 70% max per battle. So in other words, what like it neutralizes the capture rate in a way, because right now I'm at 77%. I get 1% back an hour. So it'll take roughly a day, 24 hours for this to get back up to 100. But it means is if I win in battle right now, I only get 77% of the pot. Okay, so if I won 100 DC, I'd only get 77 of them. But if I had all gold cards, which now I can max out at 5, I'm working on the other 2, so I can sometimes have 7. I get 50% bonus, 10% for each gold card. Okay, and the so really, if I go down to 50%, I'm still at 100 if I'm using the gold cards. So it helps lessen the capture rate. Okay. The other thing is that extra 10% is going to help pay for the cost of those gold cards, whether I won them, bought them, whatever. And it's money. It's more money to reinvest into the business. Okay. So also gold cards are the most rare and they go up the most in value. So that's where I want to end up. And all they are is a copy of the foil. So that might be a strategy you want to get into, is that, you want to start off with foil because that's all you can maybe start off with. And then when you get a chance, try to get into gold. Right now, some of the gold commons are 75 cents. And that's not going to be forever. That's, wait till the packs dry up. They still got 7 million to go. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go to the SPS right here. I have 0 because I take every one they drop and give me for free, because they're doing that right now for the next 6 months, and I stake it, and I'll show you that. But for right now, let's go to the shop. This is where you go to buy packs. If you do buy packs, they have an airdrop. They have it every million packs. And right now, we 200,000 more packs need to be sold, and then they'll do the airdrop. They do it every million packs. They came out with 15 million packs. Okay. And the first week, 8 million packs were gone. And since then, it's really slowed down, which I kind of like, because that means there's packs for new people and there's packs for me for the next probably 6 months, the way it's looking, unless things really speed up all of a sudden. But I think that's good. This is the most packs they've ever put out. Before then, I think the most they've ever put out was 4 million. And that was on I think the Untamed or Dice or one of those. And you can only get those now, any left in the Hive store or the Atomic Hub. Those are no longer in the regular market. So if you join today, there are packs to buy. That's a good thing. And they put it up from, I think they were 250. Now they're 4. So it is what it is. But the airdrop, let's go look at that. For every pack you purchase, when they do the airdrop, you got a small percentage chance of winning a legendary card. I wasn't eligible for these first 3 because I had no packs. On this one, I bought 32 packs. At the time, I was at 32 packs. And if you never buy another pack, it stays the same. So for every airdrop, I would get 32 chances, even though if I never buy another pack. So, but I got none. Now on her, I was still 32 packs, and I got 2 of them. I won 2 standard legendaries. Okay. And she's running about $5-6 right now. It's a very powerful card. I think in the long run, I've maxed her out legendary on the foils, and I'm hanging on to her. And I think it's really going to be a top card. They're all really good. This one I didn't get any. This one I got 1 in a pack. I did not get one on here on the drop, and I sold them. That's the one I sold the other day. They opened up a couple packs. I thought he heals the back card in the back of the line, and I always keep a gold card back there that can't be hit in the back of the line. So I really had no use for it, and so I sold it. and I'll get into it later. But so when it drops now, this next time, I'm going to get 89 chances. Theoretically, I could get 89 cards. Now, the odds of that are very slim, but at least one or two, I hope, right? Okay, so there's another way that you're going to build up your asset value. Um, they have sold. Okay, another way is they're dropping. Let's go to the SPS drop. That's the value of it right now, 11.7 cents. Okay, when I joined, it was at a quarter, so it's like everything else is down. So I actually should be double to what this is. And the thing is the more you stockpile and this goes up, the more valuable it's going to become. I figured out by the time they're done dropping the free SPS, I'm going to have close to 2,000 or more. And that's multiplied by, if it goes up to $1, that's $2,000. If it goes up to a quarter, it's whatever a quarter is. So I'm in very good shape of that. But just by being on the platform, you're going to get free ones every day. They go by your power number. So the higher your power number is, the more you get at 11 Eastern time every day. And then I stake it. So there's another way. So that's two ways right here. You're going to earn money. I just claimed this and I've already got 0.011. They stockpile it every minute. It's not paid once a month. It's paid 24/7. You get, I'm almost getting a half SPS a day now. Eventually it's going to be one. That is absolutely sweet for me not having to do anything. And I love that. Okay. So let's now go to the shop. And that's where I'm going to prove to you that these NFT cards, not only do they go up in value, that they get, there's less of them every single day. There's 500, close to 500,000 people playing this, 4 to 500, depending on what the numbers are any particular day. And every day, what are they doing? They're buying cards and they're combining them and burning them to make more powerful cards. And then every second a day they're doing that. That's good for everybody. And this does not want to open up. Let's make sure I got internet still. Okay, here we are. So we're in the shop now, and the new cards and the new rewards. The rewards come out of the chest, and the Chaos packs are the Chaos Legion is the new cards. So they're the cheapest, and right now you can buy them for 3 cents a piece because there's close to 1 million of them. Now, and they still got another 7 million packs to open, so there's probably going to end up being about 2 million of them. Maybe more, maybe less, but the point is every day they're being destroyed. And so, and it takes 400 of these cards, of the common cards, to make a maxed out card. So if you think about that, 400 cards, that means if there's only 2 million cards, there can only ever be 5,000 maxed out cards, if I did my numbers right. But you get the idea. Because you want to max out your cards. You want to max out your summoners. And that's your constant strategy, is to get better and higher, because what happens when you do, you get more rewards, you get more opportunities, you get more SPS. I mean, it's just everything's rewarded, but it's also good for the small guy. They've done both ends are being taken care of. The new guy can get in, and they're trying to make it even better, because they kind of separate the big boys from the smaller packs, so that so that they don't get beat up on all the time. And it works. I've been playing it now for 2 months, and sometimes I get my butt whipped, but then I change my strategy or add things, and I'm learning every day. And once I get really comfortable, I'll make videos about how to play the game. But right now, go watch other YouTube videos. There's so many players out there. They've made great videos. They got great strategies, and you'll do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It starts off kind of slow, though, I'll be honest. Now, let's prove that what I just said is true. So here's the cheapest card on the platform. This is a foil card, not gold. They have a gold version of this. We'll go look at that in a second. There's 14,981 people selling. That's what that red number means. That's the circulation. Okay. Now, 3 years ago when they started this game, They were opening up packs for $2 a piece. I wish I had known about it. And let's go look, because boy, if you built up your collection, you are really in good shape. And it takes me forever to get down to the bottom here. Let me try it this way. And there's a total of 476 foil cards of all time. And at the bottom would be the rarest or the most expensive foil card. Okay. There's only 83 of these left. Now, there's more valuable foil cards, but nobody's willing to sell. If you see it on the market here, it means now they might be selling on other like Monster Market or Card Auction. I don't know, but this is the on-site market. It's easier to use for me. 83s in circulation anywhere in the world, and that person wants 32,000. There's only one person willing to sell it. So there's the proof right there. And every day it gets better. There's two people wanting to sell this one, and there's 87 cars for 18,000. Okay. At this point, now this is a brand new card. This is what I love about this platform. They're always implementing and doing new stuff. This was only for the big boys. There's no way a new person could get this because you had to have certain criteria. So they were just taking care of the high end, but that's fine. Well, you say, well, that's not fair. I don't care, because here's why. What did this card do for the community? Okay. One, it got some things flown for people at the top, because like this card right now, you could buy this if you had deep pockets. And I don't know if for battle purposes, it's worth it to spend that much money, because you could probably find another card, but for an investment, bam. Now this was done in conjunction with a rap artist, movie star, TV star personality. I can't remember the name. Actually, I'd never heard of him before, but he has 2 million followers. Okay. And so that just exposed 2 million people of his group to the game. And now think about that. That's excellent marketing, excellent for the community, because the more people we get on the platform, the better it is for everybody, because then they're buying cards. And what are they doing? They're burning them and they're combining them, burning them, and taking them out of circulation. Now, this burning, Top Shots just started doing it. VV's going to be doing it. All Day is going to be doing it. Autograph is going to be doing it. That's the utility and burning are the two most powerful tools in the NFT markets right now that they can implement. Okay. It literally means you can have a 3-cent card, and theoretically, one day you wake up and it's the only card in existence because you are the only one who didn't burn it. Now, the odds of that are high that that's going to happen, but it will make it more, valuable and rare, because some of those cards are common. So there's the proof right there. So let's go to the gold, and this is why I love the gold, and I'm doing both, but I steer towards gold when possible. And let me see if I can pause this. It's jamming up on me. Okay. I got it on, well, I thought, yeah, there it is. Okay, so let's go to the bottom here. And it's the same thing as the foils. The bottom's going to have the most valuable that somebody's willing to sell. And there's more valuable ones. They're just not posting them because they're not willing to sell it on this platform anyway. And it's this guy, 75,000. And there's only 76 left, and 3 people are willing to sell it. There was a card on here for a little over $500,000, the Frost Giant, and he disappeared. I don't know if the person sold it or decided not to sell it. I don't know, but it's so there's cards here that we just don't see that are even worth more. So there's the proof. So let's go to Peak Monsters. That you get. If you saw right here, there's Peak Monsters. You click on that. This takes you. Now I'm trying to be as transparent as I can. All right. 786, 790. Okay. When I started this video, I was at 787. And so now I'm at 790. The peak monsters for me will add up the entire value of my set. And this high number is what people are selling it for. And this is what they've paid. People have actually paid for them. So I go by this number. This is the more realistic number to me. This number could be 8 million because somebody wants 8 million for a common. If that was the case, if that was the floor price. So this is the more realistic. I'm making 61 DEC a day. Not very much because I'm using most of mine for battle now, but it's still, that's DC that I'm going to reinvest and continue my up. Just since we've been talking, I went up another $2. This will fluctuate between 750 and 850 today probably, but you want this number, of course. Where am I going to? I'm going to 10,000 and I'm almost at 10%. And that's what the market's down. Now, if I end up spending $1,200 and my asset value is 10,000, that's still 10x. So that I would not chalk that up as a loss. But my goal is to get clear 10,000. In other words, I'll be able to pay myself back so I have no money into it, and everything that I've put into it is has been the play money that I won from battling, buying and selling, opening packs, and that way there's no investment in it other than my time. And then from 10,000, I could go to 100,000. That's my goal. There are people playing this game who have had life-changing wealth just for the simple fact they were in early. And if you've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, you know that every year or so they come out with a new set of cards. They retire the old ones, and those cards immediately go up in value. But the problem is you don't know how much minting they did. And just like the sports card companies back in the 80s, when I had a sports card store and a flea market, I was making a killing off the Beam Team cards. That's a Shaquille O'Neal Beam Team card. I mean, a killing. And I was getting 500, 600 bucks a pop for them. And it was unheard of. And it was great. But what we didn't know was that Topps was running the printing press in 20 different countries 24/7. And 6 months later, when we realized that and the market just collapsed, that it just destroyed it. But they made a lot of money. They were very short-sighted about it. And this is where NFT fixes that. And the reason that is because when they say there's only 1,000, it's on the ledger. It's on the blockchain. They can't go make another 1,000 and stick it in a warehouse like a lot of companies did to the sports markets. They just screwed us big time. And that can't happen here now. But so every year, depending on what their strategy is, they will retire a set. So those of us who have invested in the current set will have their day. Because I'm not going to go buy a $75,000 card. I'm not in that kind of a category. Some people are, But what I'm in now, what you can get in now, will in a couple years be kind of like where those cards are at, depending on how much people are burning them. And remember, when we got 500,000 people playing, and that's, if there's 2 million, that means every person could only have 4 of those cards if they so desired. So it's not, things are more scarce than they think. Don't look at a million and say, oh, there's too many of them. No, that's going to dry up. It might take a year for that to happen, just like the packs. But anyway, that's that. I'm getting a rate of return of 37%. There's my power, 77,859. That's the number. I want to get to 100, then 200, and keep going up. That's a good indicator. Even if your numbers go down in value, if this number is going up, that means you're doing something right, because they're getting more powerful, and you're getting the value of them might be coming down, but you want to go in that direction. So if that number starts going down, it means like it did when I traded for the summoners, because those points don't take into account my strategy. And my strategy was gold summoning cards. It just adds up the points of the cards, which they're powerful, but the legendaries are a little bit more high value. So I kind of lost out on that, but I adjusted, and now I'm going back in the right direction. Okay, let me take you to Splinter Cards real quick, and I'm done. Splinter Cards. There it is. I should have had it popped up already. But this is how I like to buy in morning and sell at night. The prices seem to be lower in the mornings. I don't know why. Maybe that's just in the East Coast. Of course, you got to adjust time wherever you're at in the world. Uh, so let's go here. Let's go to Tools. And let's go to List Price Analysis. And this is a tool that I have found to be, for me, to be very valuable. Um, of course, it's not the only thing. But here, let's do this. Let's go and look at, um, let's go look at Common. And let's go look at the, I think that, yeah, okay, that's what I want. How many do I got on here? Yeah, that's it. Okay, these are all the common Chaos Legion cards that are out of the new packs. Now, this card's up 90%, Lava Spider. This isn't a card I want to buy right now, even though it might even go up higher, but maybe sell because it went from 7 cents to 14. So I got to go look what I paid for it. I might have just doubled my money there because I bought it even more because I bought it at a discount. Now, this is a week ago. This is 1 week ago. But let's look for the discounted cards. Okay, here's my top choice. 28% for the Scavo Chemist. I can now get them for 0.063. I don't know how many of them, but I could go buy those. And now I've bought them at a discount, and then I sit on them. All they got to do is go up to back to 9 cents, and I've made 40% or 30%. And if it goes up even higher, like what if I bought these, the Lava Spider, what if I bought them even lower and it shot up 90%? Now I'm even, but that's a good way to make sure you're always buying at discount. Okay, let's do a day. Let's see what they were yesterday. I like to do 24 hours. And let's see what kind of discounts we got from yesterday. So the Lava Spider, actually yesterday you could buy it for 0.05. And it's up 162%. Now that's the way, because what if I had bought 50 of those and bam. Now I already got 160 DC, so I couldn't have bought that many. But let's look at what's down today. What's down? The threat odds down 17%. I like to do 30 or more. When I can see 30%. Okay, now, so I don't see any that I'd buy right now from today, but I might go check out the Lava Spider and sell it. Okay, and make my profit. I might keep one, sell the rest type thing. Anyway, that's how you can do it. That's the way to do it. And if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Sign up on the links below. And thank you for watching and have a nice day.